Welcome to Cursed Voices, where fear takes shape and whispers lead to nightmares. Tonight, we take you inside a mysterious room, a room that calls to those who dare listen. Sit back, but don't get too comfortable, as we uncover the sinister tale of the room that calls you. It was a rainy evening when Dylan checked into the Crestview Inn. His car had broken down on the desolate road nearby, and the inn was the only place within miles. The elderly receptionist handed him a key with trembling hands, her eyes avoiding his. "Room 6, she said, barely above a whisper. "Don't open the window, no matter what you hear." Dylan frowned, but dismissed her words as superstition. He trudged down the dimly lit hallway, his wet shoes squeaking on the wooden floor. When he opened the door to room 6, he was struck by its coldness. The room felt frozen, like it hadn't been used in years. The rain outside intensified, tapping against the window like impatient fingers. Exhausted, Dylan collapsed onto the creaky bed, but sleep didn't come easily. At first he thought he heard the wind, but soon he realized it was something else. A voice. It was faint, almost melodic, whispering his name. "Dylan, Dylan." He sat up, heart pounding, and stared at the window. The voice grew louder, more insistent. Against the receptionist's warning, he walked to the window and pulled back the curtain. There was no one outside, just darkness and rain. There was no ancestor, not a one. Then he saw it. A pale figure standing motionless in the downpour. Its face was blurred, as though the rain was washing it away. But its voice was clear, beckoning him. "Come outside, Dylan. Come closer." Terrified, he backed away and locked the window. "Wait, don't you let me in," it said, low and guttural. The shadows in the room twisted and crawled, and the pale figure appeared in the corner, dripping water onto the floor. Dylan screamed, grabbing the room key and fumbling with the door. When he finally burst into the hallway, the receptionist was waiting, her expression grim. "I told you not to open the window," she said. Dylan didn't respond. He bolted out of the inn and into the rain. But as he reached his car, he heard it again. The voice, coming from behind him. "You can't leave. Not now." The next morning, the police found Dylan's car by the roadside. The doors were wide open, but there was no sign of him. Locals say if you stand near the Crestview Inn on a rainy night, you can hear him calling for help. Some doors are better left closed, and some voices are best ignored. If you ever find yourself in a lonely place with a warning, listen carefully. It may just save your life. Thank you for joining us on Cursed Voices. Until next time, beware of the whispers that call your name in the dark.